Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for New York, they've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now here's Brunson. Over Paul. Brunson, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
That one drops for him.
Defense making it difficult for Hart, but he stays tough and gets his shot.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Towns against Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson, guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Top of the key. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Knicks 4. The Spurs 0.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got OG Anunoby. Also Josh Hart out there. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Barnes passes to Branham. Lock at 6. No good on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. And here are the Knicks. 4-point game. Here's Anunoby. And it's blocked. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Barnes. Rebounded by Hart.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Anunoby. Nails the baby hook.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Jones, that's for 2, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Checking out New York. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I have to applaud that.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And so it's Hard who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. A rebound by Johnson.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Hart. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Inside with 4 seconds on the clock. Bucket is good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Toppin is out there with Towns. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. 1 shot.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Wembanyama, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're leading by 8. Payne kicks to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
It's money from deep.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
And an intentional foul right there.
Devin Vassell. First personal foul. Second team foul. Miles McBride. At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 7 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
That's some classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 1 second left to play in the final quarter.
Substitution on the court.
So a close game sees New York take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for